his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
They'll throw now on the final play. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this 2nd half. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the 2nd half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the 1st half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On play action, here's Darty. Left side, he's got Robinson. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. The corner, Stephon Gilmore, on the stop.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Now Dart. This is caught by Robinson. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing, Dart. A throw right side caught by Neighbors. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I've got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Hey, smash front row. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
3rd down, here's Tracy. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. A 3-yard loss, 4th down now.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Here's Dart. That's complete to Slayton. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Deputy.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Well, the RPO will keep, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Abdul Carter able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Let's go now.
Ward. He finds his man, Pollard. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up for the 1st and goal.
Come on. Hey. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Crackle 80. Let's go.
Here's Ward. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't ready up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
This is 3rd and goal. Still looking for the first points of the game.
Ready. 76.
Throwing now, Ward. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Chigakonkwo with an amazing diving catch. And the Titans have got it back to within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Powering forward. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
To the air, Dart. Throw left side, complete. That's Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw, Dart. Catch made by Slayton. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
Brings up second and a yard at the 34-yard line.
19. They'll throw again. Dart. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another first down.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Throwing his Dart. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. So the completion good for just 3. And it's second down. One quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 21, here's second down at 7.
Let's go. 70 Lions. 72. Ready?
On the ground, here comes Tracy. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you think of still feel paralyzed above central.
And this offense on third down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Right back to Tracy. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. 122 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Well, they'll run on the ball. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Throwing his Dart. This is caught. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. is Slayton, hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Out of the gun, Ward. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. Brian Burns picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
I remember throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Track all 80. Track 60.
Going for it. Here's Ward. A short throw taken in by Concord. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
That's caught left side by Neighbors. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 85 catches for him on the year now, and the result there is a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Play fake, and here's Dart. Under pressure, and down he goes. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that could spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take-that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
Play action now. Dart. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw is Dart. complete. And they wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 12-yard line.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 6. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 8.
They'll go play action here with Dart. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get it to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And able to elude one tackler, but only gets this back to the line of scrimmage.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
Now he'll tuck this and run. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to throw for it with Dart. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll go. Here's Dart. He'll try to do it himself. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They wanted to throw for it. A surprise does not work on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Titans defense will celebrate the goal line stand. Here's 1st and 10.
Big Lion.
On play action, Ward. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10. Throwing is Ward. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
19 Tiger, 19.
From the gun, here's Ward. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. This is 1st and 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
46-yard line.
On the 6. Check, bounce check, 70. 70, Timberwolves. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Again, it's Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
To throw is Ward. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This defense has been so stingy all game long. No reason to think it's suddenly going to open up now. They took their shot, but this, like many others, falls incomplete.
Well, the crowd here at MetLife Stadium in full roar. 3rd down.
1918. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 Lions.
To throw, here's Ward. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him, let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late.